This time on Clash Royale, we will see we're in Frozen Peak, boys. Let's go. And, oh my god, guys, we just got our second legendary. By the way, it is Sparky. So here's my video for today, guys. It's gonna be an amazing deck I put together. I mean, this deck will get you from 0 trophies to 3,000 trophies. So what this deck consists of is its main 2 components, Rage and Elite Barbs. It has Fire Spirits, the Princess. If you don't have the Princess, you can also use Archers. If you don't have, sorry, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say if you don't have Royale, but if you don't have Elite Barbs, Ice Golem, or wow, I'm sorry. But anyway, you'll see during this. If you haven't been to Royal Arena yet, I really don't suggest using this because I just don't think that it'll be possible. But anyway, this is a great deck. You can do amazing stuff with it. I rarely lose, and when I do, it's usually to level 9 or 10 players, only because they've unlocked more cards and have a bit more HP on their towers. But anyway, as you can see here, I've done a little bit to his tower. I've done now more to his tower than he's done to mine, but he's got a graveyard, and graveyards kill this deck. I mean, when you have a graveyard, sorry, I had to burp. If you have a graveyard and a Zap or Tornado, graveyard is a very powerful card to play. With the Princess behind it, like he just deployed, but without the graveyard, it's very powerful. So what I usually do to counterattack Goblin Barrels, as well as you can see here, is I will take a Skeleton Army, put it down, and I will also use my, wow guys, I am just like, oh, I'm bad with names today. My Flame Spirits. And once those get zapped, I will put down an Ice Golem because he only costs 2 elixir. So I can either use Flame Spirits or my Ice Golem after I deploy my Skeleton Army. And if that all were to fail somehow, I would lastly, which you will see later in this video, I would put down my Furnace. So I think a smart move here would have been possibly putting down my Furnace instead, because it would have attracted the balloon away, and I would have really saved a lot of HP for my tower, you know. But I did a foolish thing here. I could have defended my tower a bit more, but I decided to put my Princess down, and it wasn't the smartest things, one of them I've done, but, you know, I'm the Called Lobster, so I do a lot of dumb things. But anyway, as you can see, I had a mini push going on the right side. Couldn't think. I'm having a hard time thinking today. I had a small push going on the right side, but my Elite Barbs couldn't carry it out because, you know, Skeleton Army is like, ooh, this is bad. But, like, in situations like that, I guess you could replace your Flame Spirits with the Zap, but I only use my Flame Spirits because I don't really have this deck. It's more of a ground deck than an air deck, so I use them as well as my Mega Minion for air raids. And Zap, it's not really gonna get you that far with the air raids, so that's why I use my Flame Spirits. But he's got a Hog Rider coming in, and he was frozen for a couple of seconds, but that didn't last long. But you have to make sure your Furnace is deployed as much as it can be, because it attracts their opponents every time. And not just that, you can also use your Ice Golem to do the same exact thing, pull them away from what you don't want them to be by, which is what a skilled player would do, of course. But I also like to put Ice Golems in front, Elite Barbs in the middle, and then have my, oh my god, Flame Spirits behind them in case they do have a Skeleton Army coming. And then once they've reached it, I would deploy my Rage unless I have to defend against something. Otherwise, you're unstoppable. Now, I know I advertised for you guys to see Sparky in this video. I know I didn't get around to it. I'm sorry. We will get into that next video. I promise you. So anyway, don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see another deck video somewhere, it'll be floating around. So I will see you guys later.